Earlier in the show, we spoke with Brendan about his new book. Maybe you heard about it. Seinfeld, the official cookbook. And now it's time to put his knowledge to the test. So, Brendan, here's how it works. We're not messing around. 4 categories, 5 questions in each category, or as many as we can get to.
And you want to rapid fire these at me?
Yes, so be quiet. No, here we go.
Finally,
Seriously,
she can tell me to shut up.
I want to try and get to as many as we can.
Let's
so
do
your first
it.
category is called How Sweet It Is. When he's not enjoying eclairs out of the trash, George may be found at a vending machine. When the famous candy bar gets stuck, then stolen, he creates an entire candy lineup claiming they were all
Twix.
correct. First airing on March 18th, 1993, this episode is named after the very refreshing candy that plummets into Elaine's ex during a procedure.
The Junior Mint.
Correct. Also the episode with Mulva. This popular confection is a favorite of Jerry's, described as, quote, 2 races of flavor living side by side in harmony.
The black and white cookie.
Yes, correct. Elaine famously eats a cherished slice of cake kept in Peterman's mini fridge and replaces it with an Entenmann's. In exchange, he knows nothing about until an appraisal. How much was it appraised for?
Oh, wow. Oh, $23,000.
$2.19.
Oh, right,
No,
the cake.
the Entenmann's.
She really is rapid firing these at me. Great question.
The Rye, airing on January 4th, 1996, features Jerry stealing a loaf of marble rye from an old woman. Who is the famous actress that plays that woman?
Her name is Mrs. Choate in the show, but her name is Frances something.
Frances Bay,
Oh,
correct.
all right.
You've completed 1 category, so David, give him what he's won for that.
David,
a
our intern.
Snickers bar, complete with knife and
That
fork.
I have to cut with a knife and fork. Beautiful. Thank
As you enjoy that, your next category is called Next Door Neighbor.
All right.
See where you're going. You can see where I'm going with this one. Also featured in the Rye, Kramer can be seen driving a horse and buggy. What's the horse's name and what does he feed him?
Rusty, and he feeds him beefarino.
Correct.
And there's a recipe for that in the Seinfeld cook available now.
Jerry did
Cookbook.
stand up. Elaine worked for Peterman, George for the Yankees, and a brief stint with Vandelay Industries. Kramer's only known steady job was here.
H&H Bagels.
Correct. Kramer rebuilds the Merv Griffin set in his apartment. Besides the leads, who are the other 3 people seen on that set?
Okay, Jim Fowler, Newman.
Yep. He surprises Jerry with this guess.
Oh, his ex-girlfriend.
Celia,
All right,
yes.
Celia, yeah. Oh, nicely done.
A man-child crying out for love. A parasite. He sickens me. I love it. Me too. What is the couple describing, and how much did they pay for it?
The Kramer, which is the painting of Kramer, and I do not know the monetary value.
$5,000. Let's give him another prize.
All right,
Very
here we go.
Seinfeld themed, a Drake's coffee cake. Next up, All Dressed Up. Here's your first question.
Okay.
Never let anyone dress you for the Today Show. That's a lesson learned the hard way when Jerry agreed to wear this.
The puffy shirt.
Yes, I'm kind of wearing my puffy shirt today in
Love
honor
it.
of that. When meeting Elaine's father, Jerry turns his coat inside out,
Right.
so as not to ruin the suede.
Yep.
What pattern is shown and in what colors?
It's a pink and white vertical stripe pattern.
Yes, very good.
You're not walking around with my daughter and me wearing that coat.
A mannequin bears an uncanny resemblance to Elaine. What's the name of the store that has that mannequin?
Oh, what is the name of that store? Renitzi's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, posing as AJ Pennypacker, Kramer pretends to be a customer at Putumayo. He leaves not realizing he's poisoned future customers. How?
He accidentally mixes the desiccant chemicals with the dip that they have at the front of the store.
Yes! A staple to the Costanza wardrobe, glasses. In a season 5 episode called The Glasses, George has his stolen at the gym and he has
Right.
to buy new ones. The feminine frames are part of what collection?
The Gloria Vanderbilt collection.
Yes, David, can we get another prize for Brendan?
Here we go.
And finally,
Oh, a Pez dispenser. Thank you, David.
finally name that season.
Let's go.
I'm going to give you a title of an episode. You got to name the season that it was in.
Oh, wow. Okay, this
I
is...
can describe it a little bit if you need me to.
All right, here we go.
The Serenity Now.
That's season 9.
Correct. It aired October 9th, 1997.
This is tough.
The Chinese Restaurant.
See, the first 3 seasons are... I'm going to say season 2.
Yes.
Yeah!
On May 23rd, 91. The Soup Nazi.
7.
Yes,
95,
on November
96.
2nd, 1995. 2 left. The Red Dot. This is when George buys the
I'm
sweater
going to go
for
with...
Elaine.
This is a tough one. Season 3.
Correct. December 11th, 1991. And for all the marbles, the Marine Biologist.
Oh. Oh, it's in those middle ones. I'm going to go with season 5.
Yes.
Yeah!
On February this is for all the jokes that we can't laugh at. You have your very own applause
Oh.
meter or crickets.
Thank you, everyone.
For when things go bad. All right.
I love it.
One more plug. Don't forget to buy Brendan's book. Isn't that right, Will? It's available now.